Greetings to everyone. This is Kevin J. Brown here. As you can see, I do not have my camera on at this time. I'm actually about to get ready for bed. I went and detangled my hair earlier because, well, I detangled my hair earlier today, but I did a night routine where I did a little bit of detangling. And then I'm about to get ready to go to bed, so I'm gonna have my head wrapped up. So everything for me is just preparing for bed. So I originally was not gonna even talk about this. I've been away from YouTube for some time, in case some people may or may not have noticed. But I wanted to share this because it's something that has really been on my mind and in my heart and spirit lately. And I figured that somebody would need this. I did a post about it earlier inside the community tab, but I wanted to make a video to discuss a little bit more about how I'm feeling and how this is moving towards my sense of productivity and how I want to be able to do that going forward. So first of all, if you are here, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you are able to share this. If this has any meaning or any value to you, make sure that you share this to somebody who um, would need it and feel supported by it. And if you're new here, make sure that you hit the like, not only the like button, but also hit the subscribe button. So that way that you are alerted each and every time there's a new video. So I'm going to go into the post that I made in the community. If you're on my YouTube channel, you'll already see it, but I'm going to read it out loud. Okay. I wrote earlier today. I said, "Happy Thursday, great people. I wish you all a fantastic day today." So here's something that I wanted to want you all to take note and what's going to lead into this particular live stream. It says to take the time to honor, appreciate, and respect yourself when necessary. In a time in which grinding and working yourself to the bone within society is such a huge flex, knowing when to rest and appreciate your wins, whether small or large, can be undervalued, yet it's so important. Not doing so is often a breeding ground for low self esteem and perfectionism. Trying to achieve some large goal for the validation and approval of others that can only come by slowing down and appreciating yourself, what you're already doing and have done. So make sure you are taking the time to love, respect, and appreciate yourself. There's only one you that you'll ever be. So don't mishandle yourself by needing esteem from others so much that you forget that you need to do that for yourself too. You matter just as much as everyone else who you may be trying to impress or serve. Remember that. Um, what has led me to write something like that is that very recently I have been speaking to other people, no, off YouTube about the importance of value. What does it mean to value something? Value is really taking the time to praise and esteem something among either yourself or within society, individually or collectively. So much so that you will put a price for it, you will make an exchange for it, whether it be with your money, your time, your energy, your labor, or whatever resource you may have. That is something that is considered valuable. And the way that we invest in anything, anyway, anything that has value is something that we're going to invest into, we're going to spend or consume towards, or we're willing to profit from in one way or another. Um, so that's kind of what led to this topic of um, value, but from the standpoint of loving and appreciating yourself and not just simply doing the duties, the responsibilities, and the obligations that will get you to pine for a love or a sense of validation and for approval. I have been recently taking a step back from a lot of things on social media, especially on YouTube. Shout out to Q the Eclectic Tarot for suggesting that because I was in real serious need of that in terms of where to pivot for the direction of not just simply YouTube, but just my life and things both online and offline and things like that. Another person who has been very, very helpful is CEO Drive Her, Kimberly Bradley, who has been talking about the labor of love. and being able to put time and energy into the love, into the labor, to the work and the action that you are doing. Um, so while she has said that, I kind of went and took it a step further by looking at love from three different parts, which is being able to labor in love, work or invest with love, and then being able to profit from love, because that is not only love from the standpoint of action, it's also where we put value and being able to invest in it enough where you have appreciation. If you take the time to look into the etymology of love, you get into to the root of it. What it's talking about is being able to esteem or find something praiseworthy. Anytime that anytime that we love something, love is more than simply just um, a feeling, whether it's a sexual feeling or just romantic feelings or just friendly feelings or whatever. It's about the action that we're willing to put into it. It's about the labor and the resource that we're willing to put into to show how much we esteem someone or something. This also goes into what I talked earlier about value and how we are able to exchange time, money, resources to show how much we are willing to appreciate that thing, or just to be able to gain it or gain from it, however we can. In society, we are, especially here in the United States, and there's so much that teaches us to feel obligated with duties and responsibilities that we must do for other people, whether it's our family, whether it's our work, whether it's with organizations or anything else that involve fulfilling a need for people within society. And it can be so easy to lose yourself in the work that you do for other people, that you never really take the time to know what it means to truly value and appreciate yourself. We're often taught to value work. We're taught to value labor. We're taught to value what we gain from that particular labor, or the things that we're meant to value within society. But what we're never really truly taught is to know how to slow down and truly appreciate the wins that we have, the victories that we're making, the progress that we're making that help us to become better and wiser and stronger. Um, Slowing down and really taking time to see if what we're doing is truly worthy of praise and esteem. If it's something if it's something that we truly desire, or if it's something that we're taught to desire or conditioned to desire, because this is what we have known to be life. And um, I know that for me personally, um, in as much as it is important for us to value certain things, that we want to achieve and what we want to do, even to um, value what we're wanting to experience from other people. You never want to get to a point where you forget about yourself along the way. This um, creates a breeding ground for self-loathing, for low self-esteem, for a lack of appreciation of what you're already accomplishing and doing, because you're having these feelings that what you're doing isn't enough already. If I can impress anything upon you, take the time to really value yourself. Operate in a space of not only laboring in love, but also to invest into the journey that represents love, and to really gain from it in the standpoint where you're not just simply doing the work for other people, but you're also taking the time to gain from it along the way, that you are receiving love back in return. There should never be a point in which you're working so hard that everything that you're doing feels as if that it's um, given to everybody else and not yourself, given to um, duty and obligation and responsibility, and trying to be accountable for yourself when it comes to the things that you're doing for others, that you neglect taking care and being accountable for your own well-being. There should be something that you are doing to keep yourself accountable for the love that you are doing for yourself as you're trying to meet up to the demands of other people. What are your demands? What are the things that you're hoping for? What are the things that you're trying to achieve? And is the work that you're doing helping you with that, or is it getting in the way of that? Is it something that you are doing because this is something that is expected of you and causing you to take yourself for granted, and then you're mad at others because they take you for granted too? Or are you truly giving yourself the value that you deserve with the work that you're already doing and accomplishing? Are you giving yourself the love that you're trying to also give to other people? What creates the grounds for abuse many times is people trying to find a sense of belonging in relationships, in partnerships, in environments where that love isn't being received, no matter how much work that they're doing, no matter how much um, power and resource that they're giving towards it. It's not enough for wherever it is that they are in, for whatever the reason could be. So make sure that along the way, if you need to take a pause, take a chill pill, and make sure that you're taking in the time to esteem yourself. Find something that would put you in a state of appreciating yourself while you're also meeting the needs and the duties that you're supposed to do within society. And that's all I really wanted to share with you. I hope you were able to gain from this, and I hope that um, this is something that was worth your time. I know for me, it's definitely been worth my time. I'm glad that I've been able to take a break from being away from YouTube and being able to really figure out where I want to really go and where I want to pursue things for the future, not only for this channel, but for other things that I'm willing to do because I really want to operate from the standpoint of self love, self appreciation, and valuing myself while also being able to meet the demands and the values of what people they have to offer as well. Hey, Andrea. Yeah, make sure that you catch the replay. This is going to be a good one. I think you'll enjoy this one. So, with that said, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure that you hit the like button as you come in and make sure that you are able to leave a comment, leave your thoughts down below. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you're alerted every single time that there's a new video. Most importantly, make sure that you love yourself. Make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you are working towards, that you're laboring towards, that you're trying to gain the results for, make sure that you are not just simply doing that for the sake of validation of other people. If it's not being done in true and genuine desire, true genuine esteem for yourself, you're going to burn yourself out and you're going to feel as if you're taking advantage, being taken advantage of, when the truth of the matter is there is something within you that is causing you to work in this toxic fashion. And you got to be willing to pivot and figure out what it is that you truly want out of it that is um, praiseworthy for yourself, right? So I will leave you with that. Have a wonderful night. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of the week. Take good care of yourselves. Bye bye.